Welcome to Con Critic, the show that gets facts wrong about your favorite con. I'm Jan, and in this episode, I'll be deving yet another language named after a dead meme, Sugondese. Sugondese emerged from the intermingling of the Ligma balls, Miaoluk, Sugma balls, Hyperotic, Mumwe, and Waswo Kapsea communities. And so aspects of the Sugondese language derive from at least one of the 6 source slangs. Sugondese phonology was derived by mashing all the source slangs phonologies together and simplifying the resulting hodgepodge into the following. Sugondese consonants are m, n, p, t, k, b, d, g, f, s, sh, h, h, v, z, g, w, l, r, y. This is a pretty ordinary set of consonants. It's actually very similar to counting B2's consonant inventory by sheer coincidence as well. Anyway, Sugondese's vowels are I, U, E, O, E, A. That's 8 vowels in all, and this vowel inventory happens to be almost identical to counting V1's vowels, but due to the circumstances surrounding how Sugondese originated, having 8 phonemic vowels is about what one would expect. As for Sugondese's phonotactics, well, it's yet another consonant vowel optional consonant, but word initial syllables are optional consonant, optional initial consonant, whatever. That sort of language. Crash course on Sugondese romanization. The consonants are romanized like this, and the vowels like this. As for Sugondese's orthography, there was a dilemma over what script Sugondese would use that I briefly went over in the Con Critic Season 2 setup video, which I'll go over in more detail now. So here are Sugondese's source slangs with their respective writing systems listed. Miaoluk, Hyperotic, Mumwe, and Waswo Kapsea each lack their own writing systems and just use the Latin alphabet, so they didn't contribute to the script pool. That leaves Ligma balls with the Abuhi script and Sugma balls with the Inyahu script. And since the Inyahu script is used by a bunch of other languages already, like Fiza and the members of the Inyahu language family, that option was disregarded for Sugondese, and so Abuhi script came to be Sugondese's writing system. However, the version of the Abuhi script that Ligma balls used had way too few letters to write all Sugondese's sounds unambiguously. And so new letters were created by adding dots in different arrangements, resulting in an alphabet of 28 letters. And alongside the additional context about the script that's in this wall of text, another detail is that Sugondese's version of the Abuhi script doesn't use punctuation. Why that's the case is to do with Sugondese's grammar, which I'll be going over right now. Sugondese's grammatical features got inherited from Waswo Kapsea, so there's the lack of verb roots, 2 verb semantics encoded by suffixes, and a system of clause chaining. Shown here are the verbal suffixes that subjects of clauses take, but they only surface as shown if the word ends in a consonant. If the word ends in a vowel, a consonant is inserted that depends on what the last consonant of the word is, and a similar system is used to determine the form of the negative suffix for when the verbal semantics aren't affirmative. And where was I? And the syntax of Sugondese has the word order effectively be OSV, and there can only be one subject per clause. Much of Sugondese's vocabulary is derived from its 6 source slangs, although there are loans from other languages in the mix as well. To give a few highlights, there's Rud, which means you, which is from the Waswo Kapsea word Rod. Yen, which means info, which is from the Waswo Kapsea word Ying. And Sugondese, which is a compound of a Sugma balls and a Ligma balls root, and is the antonym of Sugondese. An example of loans that are from outside the 6 main source languages are Sugondese numerals, of which the whole system is loaned from Conlang. Now it's finally time for the sample text. Looking back at that wall of text, the first string by Skibbity Bob standards can be isolated and simplified into the sample text, which the sample text I'll be translating in this episode. Here's the glass and the Sugondese translation. Sugondese, Kedava, Read, Kedava, Ratul, Rida. Aleph, Ha, A, A, Bet, Bet, Fet, Vet, Wow, U, O, Yod, I, E. Kaf, Gaf, Chaf, Gaf, Damet, Damet, Lamet, Ramet, Mem, Nim, Sin, Zin, Shin. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time where I'll be constructing Tubatic.